Joining us now to talk more about this is psychotherapist Dr. Robi Ludwig. Good to have you with us. So this is complicated, I think, because obviously Oprah is being very critical of things that she's said in the past. At the same time, she did allow us to have these conversations, kind of removed some of the stigma. So explain the significance of a moment like this, especially with social media right now, perhaps impacting the way a lot of people view themselves. How important is it for us to have this conversation?
Well, I think it's very generous of Oprah to come out in this way and share that she was a part of this diet culture, this idealized thinness and preoccupation with weight, when clearly she was also someone who was struggling with the messages from our culture as well. And basically what she's saying is, focus on your health, and that having weight issues is considered a disease and now is being treated as such. As we know about Wegovy and Ozempic, it's more like high blood pressure or having high cholesterol. There's a medication that can help us lose the weight because it's not as simplistic as, eating well and dieting. There are lots of different issues that go into being obese.
So Oprah and some other big names have now admitted to taking these weight loss drugs. How is easier access to drugs like Ozempic and Wegovy impacting the ways we look at diet culture today, keeping in mind that still not everyone can access those drugs?
Well, it reduces the shaming and blaming and also the negative self-talk that can happen in our diet culture. So it used to be if someone was obese, they were judged, they must be lazy, they don't care about how they look, when in fact, that's not necessarily the case. There are a lot of different factors that go into being overweight or obesity. And I think people are coming around to understand, there are lots of other reasons for being overweight. It's not about being lazy. It's not about being dedicated. There are a lot of things going on in my body that can create this medical state.
So how can we, even as a society, deal with some of the pressures that maybe the unrealistic standards that can be the pillars of diet culture bring?
Yes. So diet culture really is about thinness over health. And really this conversation is helping us to understand it's really about health and well-being. And how can we find ways to be healthy in a long and significant way that becomes almost a habit for us, and to surround ourselves with people who also are body positive in terms of well-being and thinking about health instead of extreme thinness as this ideal way of looking beautiful. So it's shifting the conversations in many ways, shifting how we talk to ourselves, how we think of ourselves, and also moving forward in healthy ways that has nothing to do with the number on the scale, or less to do with it.
Exactly. All right, Dr. Robi Ludwig, thank you so much as always. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.